Hey. This is Kimberly Ochwangi coming to you here on May the 13th. This is my episode of Shift Happens. It really does. So, I wasn't actually going to do a video today, an audio nothing, but just the things that have been happening in the course of my day, I just have to share. So check this out. I was scrolling down my news feed. You know, news feeds are over here on Facebook, right? And I saw Damon John post. Let this catch up to us because I'm not going to be before you long because I think this would turn into 2 hours. So this is the news feed. So I'm scrolling down on my on my cell phone while talking to one of my business partners, Kim Gaines, and I see this post, and I recognize this the branding of something that's connected to Novae Life, right? So let me show you the post because I took a screenshot. Had to cut her out of the, because her little picture and phone number were, so I had to cut that off. But I saw this come up in this little SoundView Live. I was like, that looks familiar. See, this is exactly a picture of what branding is all about, and that's what Mr. John is going to be talking about. I would look, drop everything you're doing, and this is the point of my Shift Happens episode today. Get yourself free. If you're on a job that you hate, you can't stand going to not only on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes even Saturday and Sunday for some of us. But get yourself free so you can think. And I'm a network marketer, and I have been in the industry since not since 19. I'm not one of them 30-day champs yet, but 30-year champs, but I'm real close. I'm halfway there. I've been in the industry since 2000, so 15 years anyway. But my point is, get yourself free. Come and check this information out, you guys. I promise you, I've been, marketing and learning, and they used to say it back in the days of when I was in prepaid legal services. That's actually where I cut my teeth in network marketing under the tutelage of Eric Worre and Jeff Olson. Oorah. I love those guys. So they introduced me to personal development, and I've been on a hot pursuit. See, personal development, personal growth, all of that is important. I wish they would have included financial education back then in 2000, because my life would have probably no, I can't even say, because I'm going to say it and then I'm going to recant it. It probably would have been entirely different. However, what I've come to learn after 14, 15 years of working at and perfecting this, and that saying that we used to say is spend 80% sharpening the axe and then 20% chopping down the tree. So doing the work, right? So if they would have introduced me to personal financial success and education, financial literacy, I think things would have been a lot different. Had my mindset, because I have a lot of conversations daily. I get to talk to a lot of people daily. And what I find is they just don't have work ethic. They don't have belief in themselves. They don't have any visions. They don't have any dreams. They're just like walking around on mental ascent. And what I want to offer to you is find a way. Come to KimberlyOchwangi.com. Kimberly, just take off the fringe because that's what I'm talking about here. But KimberlyOchwangi.com. Come to this website and let's chat. I don't want to scare you, so I have a chat box available. You can book a 30-minute, less than 30-minute phone conversation with me. I've even had to get to the point where I book time because I'm a marketer, and what I used to battle with the home-based business network marketing industry is the skill set required to be like a master distributor And that's another thing I want. My next episodes will deal with. What's the difference between a master distributor and an entrepreneur? Quite two different things, in my opinion. And this is Shift Happens, my episode, so it counts. So long story short, I was my mind is so just like blown away. This day has just been like remarkable, and I even shared down here. Something good is going to happen today, and I recommend finding that post, because here it is. Something good is going to happen. Come and listen to that. That was a good party little song right there. But anyway, let's get back to the point. We're 5-6 minutes into this. So I'm a part of Novae Life, and I like it because it deals with right now, ready to everyday situations, so you can train yourself to become personal, financially responsible. That's dealing with things like personal finance, financial literacy and education. You can get the TaxBox software, which is about $20 a month, included with your membership. Debt elimination and wealth creation strategies right in the back office. I'm not going to show the back office. I did that video once before. You can call me and I'll get you on my screen and show you exactly what's back there. Massive travel discounts. You don't need vacation. Oops, I didn't mean to drop any names. You don't need those travel things. It's all built in as a profit center to you automatically. Credit repair, restoration services. They're working on my credit. I'm so happy. I wasn't even interested in that because I think sometimes using credit for personal is what broke people do, so they know that they can spend today and not develop a habit of what is that called? Delayed gratification. So I think credit cards are for broke-minded people, but I do want to fix my credit. So it was offered. I tried it. It's working. Personal growth and development, very important, because my mind is running all over the place. So let me hit this real quick. I talk to people every day, and they're always like, I'm talking about $50. I'm talking about grown adults don't have $50. And I'm going to be sharing my testimony of when that situation just made me just like sick. December 2013 was my line of demarcation. It was the change, the growth, that changed my life. But we're not talking about that right now. So it also gives you corporate perks, savings discounts, and it even has Eric Thomas' line, Sleep is for Suckers, which is a global brand worn by entrepreneurs. Check it out. But here's what I'm coming. When I saw this little brand right there, SoundView Live, I was like, wait a minute. That SoundView, I got that in my back office in Novae. So here's what my Shift Happens episode is about today. You can listen to a lot of people tell. I think even yesterday I had a conversation on my wall. A gentleman said he's been in the industry for 30 years, and if you're buying MLM network marketing leads, you're doing something awfully wrong. And I just I'm not coming against them or anything, but compared to what? Experience is experience. I would prefer for you, because, I am a consultant, so I'm giving you some free consultation tips right now. I would prefer for you to become a reader. I would prefer for you to go to YouTube and look for things like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, or Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice by Dennis Kimbrough and Napoleon Hill, or Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Listen to those types of things. Don't really focus on marketing or internet marketing or a marketing tactic, without adding, or blogging or anything like that, without adding data into your head. Because here's the thing. If you don't have anything in, you're not going to attract people anyway. Okay? And your thought processes, and I promise you I'm going to share how I even come to the point where I'm saying shift happens, because it really does happen. When you put information in, you have something to pull on. And also my point is, if you get yourself free so that you can have time. I don't get a lot of time right now to meditate and to relax because I'm on a mission. However, I think you should get yourself to the point where you're off that job so you can daydream instead of have nightmares. Okay, I'm sorry. But have some daydreams. I have daydreams like I was driving my mom the other day and I said something about dreaming about something and I forgot I was driving the car and they start beeping on me. So you can have daydreams if you get yourself free. It's for real. I promise you. So what I recommend is to become an avid reader. I'm like, if you're not a reader right now, try to add 1 book a month, 2 books a quarter, something. Set a goal and just keep it in front of you. But here's what I like about Novae. All of these categories, just right back here. But the one we're talking about is with Mr. John. I just clicked here and I clicked on marketing. And look at this. I'm talking about if you have a need to blog, just what would it be worth to you if you can just come here and say, okay, executive edge. What this is comparable to Cliff Notes, and I'll have to tell you guys a story about when I was in I think it was me going from the 8th grade to the 9th grade, and I got myself into trouble because I thought nobody knew about Cliff Notes, and so I had to write an English report. And I almost failed for the summer, and they gave me until the day summer school started, and I had to have this, I think it was a Mark Twain book that I had to have done. I had used the Cliff Notes, not knowing that other people knew about that. See, I was clever way back then, 15, well, not even that age, maybe 12, 13 years old, but to get back on point. Comparable to an 8-page Cliff Notes here, broken down for you so you can get the nuggets of whatever you want. Absolute value, and I can't say that. Atamar Simonson, value, absolute value. Another Cliff Note like unto why buyers buy. Would this be invaluable to you to be able to get back here, listen to an audio, read a Cliff Note? I recommend reading as often as I recommend listening, because we all learn different ways. And so, what time is it? I'm gotta wrap it up here. How to relate to people, products, and companies. How to create marketing fire. The better mousetrap. Winning the story wars. It just goes on. Engage. So instead of listening to those that we think are leaders in the home-based network marketing, MLM business, why don't you become a leader? But listen to what they're listening to. Get the information into you yourself, and you will, overnight become a 30-year veteran. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Is it's right here at the tip of your fingers. It just depends on, stop being on the wrong side of the cash register. That's what I'm saying. Get it in you and become invaluable to the marketplace. And the marketplace is there waiting for you to make shift happens. All right, Kimberly Ochwangi here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I hope you got something out of that. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk. Visit me online at www.kimberlyochwangi.com. I'll talk to you soon. Shift happens.